Listen, after what happened at Ellen Road, leading to Arsenal opening a 9-point gap between them and Chelsea in the table, this game suddenly feels bigger than it looked on the paper. And the numbers actually prove it. Yeah, follow me and let's talk about it. They say numbers don't lie, so I'd like you to pay very good attention right now. Let me hit you with something that will shock you. Yeah, Bournemouth actually outpresses Chelsea this season. They are in the 95th percentile, pressing versus Chelsea 71st percentile. That's concerning. That's outrageous. And for reasons you will find out later, you just need to pay attention. It means that they will hunt us, they will rush us, they will be on us, they will do whatever they can to stop us from progressing the ball. And if we are careless in midfield, in the defensive area, trying to play out from the back without Caicedo and Lavia, we could be in serious trouble. And I'm not playing. You know I'm not playing. But everywhere else, Chelsea dominate them. Goals, chance creation, counterattacks, defending statistically. Overall, Chelsea are the far superior team on paper. But the truth remains, football is played over 90 minutes plus added time and not on paper. So if we show up, we will win. If we go into a game with the mindset that, yeah, after all, they've been poor and we're just going to play and take home the 3 points, then we're in serious trouble. Now, you know why I'm coughing. Let's talk about Charity FC mode. Yeah, you don't know what that is? Pay attention. And that's where the problem comes in. We all know Chelsea have a degree in charity. We give out points like a non-profit organization would. And if there's one thing Bournemouth would love the most right now, if there's one thing they love more than pressing, it is receiving donations from bigger clubs, especially one from Chelsea, who did what they'd like us to do for them for Leeds United. Let's look at their form. They've been begging for points. They are the sort of team that we look at and say, do not worry, we got your back. Bournemouth are in a terrible run. They haven't won in their last 5 matches. They haven't kept a single clean sheet in their last 5 matches. Only 5 goals scored in that stretch. Yeah, they got slapped 4-0 by Aston Villa. They lost to Everton, lost to City, lost to Sunderland, drew with West Ham United. This is a team on its knees, and they are literally screaming for help. And you know who always likes to help such teams. Yeah. When teams are in desperate need of points, when they are struggling, when they are in the bottom area of the table, we always come to their rescue. But seriously, this is exactly the type of situation where Chelsea either show their quality and win comfortably, or B, turn into volunteers and allow Bournemouth to look like prime Barcelona for 90 minutes. I hope we see the first and not the latter. And it is no news. Chelsea's inconsistency is an issue. And that is something, yeah, we know it is something that's very common with a young squad, with young players. And yeah, we have one of the youngest, if not the youngest squad in the Premier League. So inconsistency, definitely an issue. Let's look at our last 5 matches. We beat Wolves by 3-0, beat Burnley by 2-0, beat Barcelona comfortably. You could argue that we mopped the Stamford Bridge carpet with them. Yeah, then we drew 1-1 versus Arsenal with 10 men and could have won with 10 men. And then what happened against a Leeds United side that hadn't won in 4 tries or maybe 5 tries? We collapsed. They beat us like we won there by 3-1. So the question now is, which version of Chelsea are we getting? Are we gonna get on Saturday? That's the real question. Now let's talk about injuries and suspension. Both squads are wounded. Bournemouth are without Christie, Cook, Dwark, and Akimboni. I should be able to pronounce that name comfortably because it's of Nigerian origin. I think so. Chelsea are missing Lavia, Cowell, Esugo, and of course, yeah, midfield general himself in Moises Caicedo, who is suspended. You remember what happened? I really do not want to talk about it, but that's, by the way, I moved on from the incident the moment it happened. That's how much I love Moises Caicedo. He gets away with it. But that's, by the way, the drop-off way bigger for them. But losing Caicedo changes everything in the midfield area for Chelsea Football Club. Yeah, this match, I think, will come down to one thing and one thing only. It'd be about Bournemouth's pressing versus Chelsea build-up play without Moises Caicedo, without proper protection when we defend. If we beat the press, it's simple. We will beat them. But if we get overwhelmed, we'd be in serious trouble. Because, yeah, it simply means we'd make silly mistakes trying to play out from the back, or maybe just lose the ball in key areas that could lead to us conceding silly goals. So I want to get your opinion. Who should the manager start on the left-hand side? Gittins or Garnacho? Should Maresca rotate? I'd say, yeah, this is a period where we really do need him to rotate. Yeah, bring back the big boys. Bring back our best players that were rested for our games against Leeds United. They were on the bench, of course, but yeah, by the time they come, they were introduced. You could argue it was already too late. So it only makes sense that since they didn't start that game, they were rested. It only makes sense that they start against Bournemouth. Yeah. So let me know in the comment section below. And please, before we continue, please do not forget to like the video and also do subscribe to the channel if you haven't. Now, Fort Mob says Chelsea have a 60% chance of winning the game. The table says we are the better side because we're in fourth place and they are way low below us in the table. Numbers say we're the better side. History say we're the better side. But the truth remains, football is played over 90 minutes plus added time and not on paper. It's really that simple. And yeah, of course, do not forget, Charity FC don't follow numbers. It does its thing. If Chelsea show up properly, we're capable of winning the game 2-1, 3-1. We might not actually concede, but that is only if we show up. But the truth remains, without Moises Caicedo, I don't see a world where we play against Bournemouth with Semenyo and co and not concede. But if we stroll in casually with the mindset that, yeah, after all, they've been struggling and they've been struggling to win games, that we're definitely winning this one, that's a very dangerous mindset and could lead to us losing the game. Yeah. This becomes another donation drive. If we don't go into that game with the mindset that, yeah, we need to put in the work needed to win the game, and not vice versa, and not looking at them as a struggling side, that, yeah, definitely we're winning the game. I don't want to see that. That's where Charity FC comes in. So what do you think? Should Maresca rotate? I'd say absolutely. If we're doing a rotation, we better rotate this time. After all, we had the big boys on the bench. We didn't start them until we started struggling. We didn't introduce them, so to speak, until we started struggling. So who starts off front? João Pedro, Liam Delap, or maybe Mark Guy. Give the kid a chance. And I want to know, what's your prediction? What do you think the outcome of the game would be? Let me know whether you're looking forward to it, whether you're concerned that, yeah, given the fact that history show that we usually struggle during the December period, that we're going to see another loss against Bournemouth. Let us know in the comment section below. And please do not forget to like, subscribe, and also tell more people about Chelsea Perspective. See you guys next time, and cheers.